Yo, 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 what it do, baby? Slice them out. Willie D's is back with another one. What it do, Willie D?
Man, I'm too drunk to come up with something really great, so let's get this shit right now.
All right, man. So it's time to hit y'all with a special BS report, man. If you don't know what the BS report is, it's something that we see on our Facebook, on our news feed, whatever, whatever. But it's something that you just see, you stop, you like, man, what the hell is this? That's some, you know what I mean?
Right, in this too, we might have to put this as well on it, man. For people that's not getting their props that actually deserve it, especially off of the CDs that they done put out, that was actually a great body of work.
All right, so first we're gonna start off with ASAP Rocky. He been in the news lately. His name was trending because he supposedly cheated on Rihanna, bad girl Riri. What you think about that, man? Do you think he guilty or do you think
Of
he
course, I
getting a
think
bad rap?
I think he's guilty, but yet I still think that that's what he was supposed to do. What the fuck you want? What do you want from a guy that's already a millionaire? With a girl, oh, she's a billionaire. Who gives a flying? You know what? It doesn't matter, bro. When people sitting there was talking about him, like, bro, I
She a
don't care what he
billionaire.
did.
She ain't a millionaire.
I said a billionaire. We can play it back. I swear to you, I know she a billionaire.
Like, I feel like he did what he had to do.
What, to knock her up?
Yeah.
I think it
That
was
ain't what
kind
I
of.
was talking about, but yeah.
I think this.
He was supposed to do that.
I honestly believe that she didn't think that it was gonna work in the first place.
So guess what he got to do? And it worked like this with all of us. Since he the broker one, he get the full custody of the kid and child support.
Yep.
She don't get the kid because she got the most money. That's legally how it's been working all this time.
I didn't think about that one. That's
You
some
know what
real
I'm saying?
shit.
That's legally how it's been working this whole time.
I can't argue with that one because
So,
hey, that's true.
and it's better be how it worked this time. Or it's some gender confusion. You know what I mean? Bias, if you will.
Biased, but it's actually I think that this was her plan from the start. She just needed somebody. She always wanted to be. It's jacked up that she wanted to be a baby mama though. That's jacked up. How you want to be a baby mama?
By a nigga from Brooklyn, though. Like,
And plus, he's not ADOS or whatever y'all want to consider him. He's Jamaican.
ASAP Rocky is
Mm-hmm.
straight up.
Yeah, he not wasn't he Jamaican?
Bro, that nigga African American, dog. He might be Jamaican, whatever, but
Dude, what's his name
everything
is the
about
same
that
thing,
nigga
though.
is African. Besides that fashion shit he be on. He be on some real fashion
Bumba
shit.
clock.
I can't call him gay, but he be on some real fashion
Nah, I
shit.
ain't gonna call him gay. That nigga like a new and improved. Well, I wouldn't say improved, but Prince. He just missing booty.
He better not do that shit. He do that shit, he cook.
He be doing some weird stuff, man.
He do that, he cook. He taking all of the dark skinned niggas down with him too.
Nope, not true.
But what I want to know is, man, been a big uproar about him supposedly cheating. Like, how dare him cheat on a pregnant woman? I'm just like, who gives a fuck if she pregnant? Like,
Right.
what makes y'all bulletproof when you pregnant? Like, if it's cheating is wrong, cheating is fucking wrong. You don't give a pet. If you ain't gonna cheat on her when she pregnant, don't cheat on when she not pregnant. If you don't want to cheat, don't cheat. But don't make it sound like it's just egregious. Cause
Hey.
now she pregnant. Why? Cause she can't fuck back right now. Who
And
cares?
it's kind of funny. I didn't think about this, but they actually had this conversation about this. It made me laugh, and I really had to think about it deeply. They said, "Okay, ASAP Rocky, where he's at," but they think about a regular guy, right?
Yeah.
They're like, well, because the certain people was like, basically, well, all she had to do was go get a regular guy, right? It might seem in hindsight that might make sense, right? Okay, regular guy. He's not a regular guy after he done slept with Riri. So automatically him getting that box just pushed him in the upper echelon of men. Like, dang, he just messed with Riri. I wonder what Riri. And I'm like, Dang, I didn't even think about it like that. She just basically made it like how they was talking about what is that Nick Cannon Love Don't Cost a Thing, I think. Remember how he paid her some money to make him popular? It's almost in that same situation. Just because of me messing with you, you just boosted my stuff. So now no longer am I a regular guy. Who else you think that's gonna be throwing a cat? You heard the reason why she cut off Meg Thee Stallion, right?
Why?
Meg Thee Stallion was trying to get with ASAP Rocky.
Yeah, shut up.
No bull. They said she stopped breathing,
That's
stopped
what
following
made.
her.
That's what made ASAP cheat on her.
Yep.
You don't fuck up a nigga chance to fuck Meg Thee Stallion and think you ain't gonna pay for it. I'm telling you.
Hey, but look though, Riri, I'm not sure.
Riri
Don't
shoulda
quote me
let
on
him
this.
do that.
But I think she dropped her from Finley, whatever. Fendi. She dropped her from there. You know, Sierra stopped following her, and Drake stopped following her.
Drake old pussy ass always did some big shit.
Hey, but they like, dude, she one of the gatekeepers, bro. You don't want to get on her bad side. And they said Meg Thee Stallion done already messed up. She should have never tried to do it. But once they said that, I'm like, man, I never thought about that. Like, yeah, I'm not no regular dude. If I'm hitting Riri, I'm not no regular dude no more, bro.
Answer the question. What do you think about them saying it's worse that he cheated on her while she was pregnant? Is that an extra file? And if so, why?
To be honest with you, of course, I don't think like no female. Of course, it's not bad because of he messed with another chick because she was pregnant. Ugh.
Why do they think that's so egregious though? Like skin crawl. Ugh. How dare you? Why is it like
Let me
that?
say this. I just listened to a live where a woman was trying to say that dudes was bad because of they wanted to hit 18-year-olds. Because of, and I'm gonna just be honest, this chick is in her 40s.
They always are.
So the point that I'm trying to make is she found that egregious. And the first thing that she said was, I found that quite pedophile-ish.
They don't even know the definition of that word, and they just be throwing it around.
Oh no, they was killing her on that pedophile. Like, change your wording. Like, that's not true. So don't say that. But they came at her head for that. Like, do you know what that means? Stop saying that. But the whole thing is shaming language.
Yep.
We done been saying this for the longest. I heard a girl literally say that if you want a young girl, you're a pedophile. Because she's old and she got kids. My mouth dropped when I heard it.
They gotta find a way to keep you around.
That's my point. So
They
I
gonna
don't be
shame
listening
you
to what
to it.
women say.
Why do you want a young
He
woman?
messed around with a girl because he cheated on her and she was pregnant. That's because that's the way they think. I don't think like that. They weirdos anyway.
Like, they just be mad that they can't cheat. Like, I mean, they can. Niggas still fuck them
You
pregnant.
damn
girls.
right they would.
You know what I mean? They
Yeah.
just know that shit is gross. How you getting stuck with some feet dangling out? You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is
why they
gross.
sitting there, you letting niggas put dents in your baby head.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. They just weird. It's like, I'm going to try to keep you in this box, bro, to make sure you don't do what I want you to do. What I don't want you to do, anyway.
Do they ever wonder, like, what actually made that nigga cheat on her? He
Of
ain't
course
just
not.
wake up one day yonder. It's time to go cheat on Rihanna. You know what I mean? He ain't just wake up one day and just feel like cheating, nigga. Get to the root cause of
Well,
what the
technically
fuck made this nigga
well, I
cheat.
would say
She
this.
leaving tampons out or
I
something?
don't know about other dudes, but he did say that he has a sex.
He made a song about it.
Yeah, he said that he got a sex problem.
Y'all thought he was lying?
No, I
Yeah,
don't
like
think
the
he was
fuck I
lying.
got a fucking problem. You don't remember that song?
That was his song. I just thought he was on it, featured on it.
Dude, that's his track.
Yeah, I thought that. Yeah. He said it on some real stuff. He said he got a sex addiction. Do I believe him? Yes. So it wasn't necessarily. And plus, let's just be real, man. You only as faithful as your options. So if somebody don't like it, kick rocks. I will always go down. The first person I heard say that was Chris Rock, and I agree all the way. That's probably why Will Smith wanted to smack him, but that's all I'm gonna say about it. That's some bull.
Yeah, man. I just know.
So when people be like, "Oh man, he faithful in this," that's because he gotta be. He ain't got no other way around it. Unless he's old and ain't no point in using it anymore. But other than that, bro, you only as faithful as your options. Oh,
That
I
might
like
be
that.
true.
That's the problem.
I got an older nigga that I know. He got all kind of options and he ain't faithful for shit. His woman know he ain't faithful and she's still with his ass. Happy
Damn
than a
right.
motherfucker.
And that's the point.
Happy than a motherfucker. And I go to there's a woman house and she don't got a man. And she's like, I'd rather be alone. And I'm just thinking and looking around like, no, you wouldn't.
Of course not.
You just trying to be a strong black woman, but you miserable behind it.
I
This
was
woman
just
y'all
about to ask
supposedly
you,
saying
is she
looking
old,
dumb.
old,
She was older, yeah.
in her 50s?
Yeah.
She's fat. Man, she hit the wall, bro.
I'm just
Don't
saying.
you hate when somebody be like, I choose to be by myself? No, you didn't.
It was stereotypical.
It was destined.
You know what I mean? But the supposed idiot that's getting laughed at supposedly got a house, cars, crib, the relationship, the perks, and all that extra shit. She just got to deal with knowing dog out here. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
Like it don't. I mean, it might not look good. Is the only reason why is because we looking at it from their lens. That's wrong.
It's actually what America told them what is bad. Because in other cultures, that's not bad. And plus, they say that if you got your money together, they can accept it a little bit better. I literally heard certain women say,
Like Muslim men wish they women would part their lips to say something about his other women. Like, Allah! And just smack the dog shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
If she would say something about his other two families, that's not your damn business. Your business is this house with these 5, 6, 7 kids. You don't worry about her over there.
No, I could think that
That's
it goes
how Ali
right
and
back
them
down.
was doing it. That's how they do it to this day. And that's their secret. That's why they don't want you to get in on their women.
Yep.
That's why.
Well, actually, that's kind of another subway. Now that I think about it, it's kind of a hurt. It's kind of like a poke in a way, right? When you think about it like this. Why you don't think they want you fucking around with their women, right?
They don't want us knowing the secrets.
It's not necessarily that, but it's like their women still have something to want to fight over. Ever thought about that?
Yeah.
You could probably still find
They
a virgin.
wouldn't be looking though, but they know it would be off with their head.
But hey, but that's the whole point. They kept their quality. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I be looking at it like in our situation, they be like, oh man, why you ain't fighting over us like that? Like, ain't worth shit. I done gave away all your greatest stuff. So why am I gonna fight over
Arab
that?
women know it ain't nowhere they can run from that, man.
They
Black
dad.
women, black
What the
women,
hell?
like we got our white zaddy
Yep. And he guaranteed to lock your black up
forever. You'll never see your kids if you
Right.
got some.
Now that I just think about it, we end up like old boy. And I'm not saying that in no funny way, but did you see the cop that capped the old dude, shot him in the back of the head?
Yeah, I saw that shit.
They'd do us like that.
Yes, they
And they
would.
most likely get away with it. I'm good. I'm not dealing with that.
They'll get away with it in a medal. And guess what? She'll go on with her life.
You damn
Like
right.
it never happened.
And that's my
He was
whole
crazy, girl. I had to call Zaddy. You know, and get him murdered.
point. Get a murk, man. And it's jacked up, man. My brother had that same situation happen to him. Remember when we used to live in the Green? Remember that cop Corey?
Oh, yeah.
Kept locking up our brother?
Yeah, I remember
Yep.
that.
Over a girl, though.
Harassing this man.
Yes, every chance he got, he took.
Over a thought. Not even a real woman. Not even a real woman. It was a thought.
Exactly.
Somebody that can get passed around. You know what I'm saying?
I could, did.
Yeah.
You got passed around like, what is those Jews that be in the cheers when they be
Bar mitzvah.
Yeah.
You know, for real.
Yeah, he ain't playing no games. That's jacked up, man. But yes, I still can't believe that. Now, I'm not putting myself in no situation like that, bro. Say that because I'd have tongue-tied the shit out of me.
Yeah, okay, so segue into something else, man. Recently, Pam, I don't know her real damn name. Sorry, baby. From Martin, y'all know who I'm talking about.
And
now.
everybody hate Chris' mother.
Yeah, she was. I ain't really see too much of that, man.
I did.
But I
That
know
was funny.
exactly what you're talking about. But yeah, Pam off Martin had a great question. She said, "What can women do to stop aiding in the emasculation of black men in America?"
It was good too, because I honestly believe
That was a great question.
Yeah, and I don't think that she had anything behind it. You know what I'm saying? I think that was kind of real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think she just said it just to be saying it. I think she really want to know.
What do you feel about it?
The way I feel about it is, man, that's one doozy of a question, because I didn't think nobody cared enough to really ask that question.
And it was weird coming from one of our women. And it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be a shock. It shouldn't leave you taken aback like, oh shit. It took me aback. I'm like, damn, let me make sure white women ain't right there.
Hey, it took
And it
me.
felt great seeing that it was a black.
Well, somebody used her real name, and I don't know her by her real name. You know what I'm saying? Then they started saying what she played off of, Martin and the mother of Everybody Hates Chris. I'm like, oh. So she posed that question. And it's like, how can you stop? Whew. It was I seen
Stop
other people
propping
weighing.
up homosexuality as if that is the standard. That is what you want to strive to be. Stop doing that dumbass shit. Stop propping up women like they are what you need to strive to be like, man. Let your men be men. Like I was telling you earlier, don't move in with no woman.
And start letting your son's father see them more. Better yet, you want to know what had it on, what movie had it right, and we never paid attention to it? Dude, Ice Cube that made it where he was Doughboy.
Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood. Now you remember how he went to, she took her son, I think he was like 9 or 10, said, oh, he's going to live with his dad. And he seen the structure that his dad gave to him. Everything else went left. And everybody knew what Doughboy and the son was going to be. Ricky! You know what I'm saying? Is that not the way that normally
That's
you
how
see
it really is.
Yeah.
You
It
got
might
the ones
be.
you know gonna live and die in the hood, and she coddle them motherfuckers. Then you got the ones she know gonna be something that, you know what I mean, it's her favorite, but you know he gonna be something, so she trying to push him to the moon.
I never, in my own opinion, I don't think a lot of people paid attention to that movie into what it was trying to say. We're not dealing with that situation anymore. We should be, but we're not. He gave his son structure, and it stuck with him. Literally, she was a single mother raising two boys. He was almost about to be a basketball phenom. You know what I'm saying?
Football.
Ricky before he died. Remember?
Football.
Yeah, in football. The thing was, not saying that every time. It wasn't because of. It's kind of how we was saying it. It's not because of you became who you are because of your mama.
It was in spite.
Exactly. That's what I thought about Ricky. He just ended up dying. But a mother raising two kids will end up like what? Doughboys. That's why I said this thing that's on my hat that you see.
There's
Thug
more
maker.
doughboys in the hood than Ricky's.
Exactly. So it wasn't that, oh man, she just raised a good kid. No, that kid just became who he was going to become anyway because of how good he was. But it had nothing to do with the mother because most likely she didn't show him nothing.
That's true. That's
And
real.
remember when she would send the dad over a plate? You're like, man, I would have messed with her if she didn't have such a big ass mouth.
That's what Lawrence Fishburne said.
Exactly. That's so funny to me. Like, the more I think about the movie, I'm like, dude, that is some funny shit. And I don't know, man. It's just funny to me. Especially, and then another thing that kind of snuck in, feminism. And a lot of people never paid attention to that movie
It was
neither.
feminism and Boys in the Hood.
No, it's another movie. And most people never paid attention to it.
What?
Coming to America.
Ain't no feminism in that
Is you
shit.
fucking nuts? This nigga literally came all the way to come and get an ADOS woman that was gonna talk back and talk all types of greasy to him. He had a woman in his own area that was gonna do whatever the fuck he wanted to.
Okay, yeah, you right about all of that.
Most motherfuckers never paid attention to it.
You right
I
about
seen
all of that.
it. What motherfucker would do that?
You are right about every bit of it.
And now you look at the new one. And if you looked at the new one, oh my man.
Fuck the fuck off. I liked it for what it was, but I noticed
boy.
everything in there for the worst. Like, oh my god.
King Joffrey Jaffer, boy.
The son can't be the king, so we gotta give it to the daughter.
Man,
Cause it's 2021.
it was so
baby.
much virtual signaling in that. I'm like, come on, bruh. That was the first feminism thing that broke, and it got worse and worse as the world turned. Like, man.
Yeah, like me and my girl was saying, we like the old school movies, man, where you can have some kick-ass women in it, but they ain't telling you they kick-ass women. Like, you ain't got to put it in our face in order for us to see it type shit.
At least make it realistic. That's the only thing. That's why motherfuckers be so mad about it. Is because of it's not realistic. You got a woman that weighs $150, right?
Yeah.
That's soaking wet at most. You got dudes that's 300 plus, solid muscle, and she flipping around like they weigh 20 pounds. Bro, no. I don't give a fuck how skilled you are. You're not doing it. Floyd Mayweather was 140. He's not taking on no 240-pound guy. That's the main reason why they got different weight classes.
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason, you expect me to believe that this woman right here can flip and kick somebody and they head knock him the fuck out. But the nigga almost damn near 400 pounds.
Exactly. Look, get the fuck out of here. You want us to suspend that much belief, and then like they can never be the villain in a movie.
Not
I
just
hate that.
though. The thing is, they will make a terrible movie and blame you for not going to see it. It's my fault because I don't want to see a terrible movie. Is y'all serious?
We go see a movie with men in it. Like that's because y'all want to go out.
Yeah, but that's it's only funny because it's like y'all want us to go and see a make believe movie, but men love stuff that most likely is based in reality. in a way, right? Only time we don't do it is when we watching what?
What, wrestling some shit?
Goku.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We know that shit ain't real, but it's funny.
Still watching.
You know what I'm saying? But they literally have a movie that's based in real life. It's supposed to be based in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like Bond, James Bond. It's based in a real life type of thing, and it's certain stuff that we know he's trained to do.
Like, ain't no way this 125-pound bitch about to take out 3 of these 280-pound niggas.
Exactly.
Never happened in life.
It's not gonna ever happen.
If she ain't got an assault rifle that can spit out 2-3 bullets in 1 second, ain't no way she beating them, bro.
And just like this, I'll give you an even greater one. Remember when we was watching what is that? That definitely wasn't Iron Man. What is that with the some witch? The red girl?
Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, Scarlet Witch. When she had what's the name? He was like, I don't even know you. She like, you're gonna get to know me. You're like, oh shit.
Yeah. Thanos.
Yeah,
like, I don't even know who you are.
Yeah, she was like, you're gonna get to know who I am. We didn't raise an eyebrow at that. You know what I'm saying? We like, dude, she gonna destroy him.
Yeah.
That's what she is.
Yeah.
Do you like shoot the missile? You're like, sir, our people is on the battlefield. Like, shoot the laser.
Yeah.
Nobody batted an eye. All of a sudden, the girls came out of nowhere.
All together in one pose, hands on their hips. Girl powering the fuck up.
Right.
And you just
you
like...
better than, somehow you're better than the Iron Man who's been doing this for years. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
just,
I mean,
like,
it was
bro.
so much girl power in that one scene. It took you out the movie. Me and my wife locked eyes like, please.
They want us to go for it. Like, well, why is that such a big deal? Bitch, because it's not real. That's why it's such a big deal. It's not my fault. I just want to deal with stuff that's in reality, but if you want to make a cartoon, I'm there with you. In a cartoon, you can do that.
Man, so to segue into the next topic, what do you think about people not getting credit for their body of work, man, in the music industry? Like, it's some classic albums that's came out, and people don't talk about these cats. Like T-Pain, when his first album came out, or the one with Lil Wayne, man, that shit was classic.
Yeah.
Rick Ross, Port of Miami.
Yep.
Classic. You could play from song 1 to song 12, all the way through.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think some of these cats don't get the recognition, the credit they deserve when it comes to classic and masterpieces, man? Do you gotta fit a certain mold or something?
I think so. I think that it gotta be. It's almost like, not Subway into nothing else. I'm just saying this. No different than how I look at. Well, then, you know what? Let me not say that because of, I don't know how they look at Rick Ross. Rick Ross is just fat.
I hope Lil Nas X disappeared the way that T-Pain and Rick Ross disappeared in the music.
Yeah, they went to different. That nigga went to Wingstops.
Yeah, I know. Rick Ross is a boss.
Yeah, he definitely
I just
got
want
that bread.
what happened to T-Pain and Rick Ross at the music. I want that to happen to Lil Nas. I want him to be a commodity that disappears eventually in the next couple years.
If I'm not mistaken, I think it already happened. What have he put out that you actually know and even heard?
He ain't dropped nothing new. Anytime he drops something new, he do some super extra spicy gay shit. So he can make headlines and it's gonna be everywhere. It's shock value, it's super gay, and all the bitches gonna love it.
Right.
And offer to give him some pussy.
That's a weird. Man, we done came to the whole world of weirdos, man.
It used to be a bitch heard a nigga was gay, they wouldn't touch him with a they like, ugh. Now they like, maybe. How hot is he?
Man.
I don't have gender roles. It's pronouns. I got different pronouns. I'm thee and they.
Man, it's funny that you said that because I was just watching YouTube and they was talking about that.
Shit
Like,
on who's
all
dick?
you gotta do is say, just look at me and just say,